And now it's time for your National Dayz O the Week. Starting with the 23rd. How appropriate. The 23rd of June, also known as National Let It Go Day. And sometimes the best things you can do is just let it go. If you have children, you probably know the song. It's the words Let It Go, but set to a melodic tone. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Haktua. Some things, sometimes for your own personal mental wellness, mental well-being, the best thing you can do is just let it go. No matter what it is, whether it's relationships or grievances, I have found personally, and don't forget I am a licensed life coach, that sometimes you just let it go. You just move on. And things have a tendency to work themselves out. I have let this morning's frustrations go. And prior to the next supplemental, I'll have them fixed. Haktua to you all. On the 24th, we have one of those crazy ones. The 24th is National Relationship Equity Days. You know, because of the gender roles in relationships and misogyny and all the other just garbage, nonsense. Don't ever let a National Day of the Week website tell you that you need gender equity in your relationship. What you need in a relationship, life coach speaking it, and I think every time life coach speaks, the voice drops. Again, from your licensed life coach. No, that doesn't work for me. Every relationship needs this. Balance. You learn to accommodate one another's feelings and emotions and insights and well-being, and they do their part and you do their part, your part, and together you work on this thing, and you constantly work on this thing to make this thing better. There's nobody out there that's keeping score. You think you're doing 90% of the work and your partner's only doing 10% of the work. No one's keeping score. If your partner's good with doing 90%, you're good with 10%. It sounds like you've reached equity or balance, more appropriately. So, although Relationship Equity Day is the 24th, just take a little time to reevaluate your relationship and kiss the spouse. Give them a 30-second hug. Hugs are supposed to let a good quality hug. All right. Hey, I haven't seen my friend in a long time. I roll up on him. I hug him. I give him 3 pats on the back. End of hug. But that hug that you need, like the 8 hugs you're supposed to receive a day that do all the magic in creating all the endorphins, is like a 30-second hug. And if you're not giving your loved one a couple of 30-second hugs a day, well, work on that. Not who did the dishes today. Don't work on that. I just read the National Days of the Week. I don't necessarily agree with them. Moving on. The 25th is National, I'm not going to say your name because you committed suicide, and I don't respect that, day. It's a day named after someone famous who killed themselves, who I enjoyed them. But they killed themselves, so I won't mention their name. So I'm really not even going to give them a day. There is names I will mention. If your name is Leon, where did all the Leons go? I used to know a bunch of Leons, and now I don't know any Leons. All the Leons have gone. Or are they all now Leons? Are all my Leons now Leons? Like my Dariuses, or like my Dariuses are now Darius? On National Leon Day, that's the 25th. Find yourself a Leon. Do me a favor. Find yourself a Leon and take a picture with him to prove to me that Leons still exist out there. And yes, I do know a white Leon. I'm just saying. The 26th is National Forgiveness Day. I think I think there's a theme for this week. There's Let It Go, and there's other ones that I kind of ignored that are on the same path. But if you let it go, forgive those if you can. It is a challenge we all understand. But if you have the ability of forgiving somebody for a wrong, perceived wrong, whether real or actual, then Ponce de Leon, he's gone too. He's not there. Where have all the Leons gone? Yeah, so the 26th is National Forgiveness Day. If you can find it in your heart to forgive someone for something that they did to you, trust me, it's better for you to let it go. Today, on Let It Go Day, start thinking about who you're going to forgive on National Forgiveness Day, which is the 26th. Just forgive them and let it go. That's the theme this week. Moving on, right? You can't move forward if you're always looking in the rearview mirror because you're going to crash into something. Rip down the rearview mirror and just drive on. No, drop the grudges. Here we go. So the 27th of June, I could have gotten into a lot of trouble. There was a whole bunch of options there that I would have taken down a very controversial route, and people would not have liked me, or they would have loved me more. Controversy is a weird thing. It stirs emotions on both sides. So instead, I chose the safe route and went with National Ice Cream Cake Day. Now, if you can get yourself a Carvel, I recommend getting yourself a Carvel because they are the best, without a doubt, ice cream cakes in the world. Carvel ice cream cakes. But there are other places that make ice cream cakes. But it's important that your ice cream looks like a cake. There are different types, like the Walmart ice cream cake is where they slip some cake. They slip some ice cream in between two layers of cake. Like, here's your ice cream cake. And then there's the Carvel, which looks like a cake, and then you take your spoon and you cut into it, and it's all ice cream, baby. It's National Ice Cream Day on the 27th. On the 28th, a lot of name days this week, is National Lauren Day. Now, since moving to central Pennsylvania, I have found that is a very popular, Whaley! Sorry, I got distracted by the comments. The Lauren, since moving to central Pennsylvania, I have learned that version of a name, Lori, Laura, Lauren, Loren, is a very popular name in this area. So popular that I don't know from Wixt. I don't know. Who is what. I meet a Lori, then I meet a Laura, then I meet a Lauren, then I meet a Lauren, and I just hi, because I can't remember the emphasis on the syllable that I'm supposed to use. Anyway, whatever way you call your Laurens, the 28th is National Lauren Day, so do something special for your Lauren, Lauren, Lorelei. Moving on, finally, the 29th of June. It's Paolo, it's Pietro. It's Paolo and Pietro. It's Peter, it's Paul, no Mary. It's Peter and Paul Day. St. Peter, St. Paul Day. So if you got yourself some Pietros, some Peters, some Paulos, some Paulos, some Pauls, they're all buying beer because it's their name day. When Lauren has a name day, she probably shouldn't buy beer because Laurens are always wonderful people, so far as I know. I saw a comment there I missed. I still hate a mofo from middle school. He names him, ain't seen him since '84. Let it go, Brian, on National Let It Go Day. The 29th, Peter and Paul, no Mary Day. That has been your National Dayz O the Week.